Well, Momodou, first things first, welcome to Chorley Football Club. It's a signing that's been a long time coming. How happy are you to have now signed on the dotted line?
I'm absolutely delighted. Kept up to date with the league last year, seeing obviously just missed out on promotion, so for me to come here is a pleasure.
Yeah, and looking obviously last season for yourself, we were Warrington Rylands, we looked at it, I think 18 goals last season. How did the move come about then?
I've got to thank Jav and Trey massively, because a couple of weeks ago I weren't sure what I was going to do, and obviously this opportunity's come, and it helps that the manager knows a little bit about me. He's obviously kept on top of my last 3 or 4 years, and I felt like with the season I had last year, I needed to push on. I needed to challenge myself. Obviously I had this opportunity 2 years ago with Hereford, but I feel like I'm matured into a better player.
Yeah, and obviously looking a little bit again back at Warrington Rylands, did you have a chat with Ollie Shenton? Obviously he was there at the back end of the season on loan.
No, I've not spoken to him, but I get on with him quite well. I will have a conversation with him. He's a good player. We linked up a lot, and yeah.
And in terms of yourself, obviously as a player, you have a little look through. Obviously, you've played out with Newport, where you're from, and then spent a bit of time out with Barry. You've played for Wales at international youth level, so plenty of experience under your belt for someone who, you're still pretty young, aren't you?
Yeah, I feel like obviously being at Newport helped a lot. When I was a scholar, I went out on loan to a couple of clubs. Left Newport, came to Salford, again went out on loan to higher oppositions, and I feel like growing up, I've always challenged myself, and I feel like this was the right step to progress my next career.
Obviously, you touched on it. You did play for Hereford, and you will have played here previously. I remember when you was here that time. What did you make of Chorley at that time?
Oh, very difficult place to come. You know that you're in a game of battling. You've got to be switched on, and yes, you wouldn't get an easy game against Chorley.
And then just in terms of, obviously you would have spoken to the gaffer. What did he tell you in terms of Chorley? Was it, kind of a case of, is that, that family, close-knit group?
Yeah, I mean, he spoke very highly of the club. He obviously said that he wanted to bring me in a couple of years ago, but he weren't sure it was the right time. There's stuff that I need to work on within myself, which he's willing to help me, and I feel like he'll bring me into an environment where I'll be able to learn and better myself as a player.
And just in terms of yourself as a player, you're an attacker, but is it a case of you play off the left, do you play as a 9, do you play across the front? How would you best describe yourself as a player?
Just someone that likes to go on a half turn, attack defenders, commit fouls, and someone that likes to link up and get a couple of goals and assists. And
then do you have a message for the supporters who, obviously, a really big marquee signing for us? I'm sure they'll be very excited to have you on board.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting them. Obviously, when I came here, they had a decent crowd on, so for me to be on a home section this side, it'd be good to meet them all.
Well, congratulations, Mo. We can't wait to see you out there at the beginning of the season.
Thank you.